Back here at home, apartment owners across Colorado creating an illusion of a dream home just to take money from applicants who will never even see the keys to the front door.
Investigative reporter Patrick Nelson spoke with a woman who says she's seen it happen all too often, and now Colorado lawmakers stepping in to make a change. Here's Patrick.
It can be difficult to find an apartment in Colorado Springs. There is a lack of supply and a rising demand. The Southern Colorado Apartment Association says in their latest survey, it shows there's only a 5% vacancy rate. That means there are roughly 2,000 apartments available.
Everywhere you turn, there's apartment buildings, so you think there's a place for everybody. And you come to find out that that's not the case.
We first met Holly Swanson after she paid $500 to submit an application for an apartment. The fee, described as earnest money, was collected up front in order to be considered a tenant. And this doesn't include the application fee that would follow. She says this is a prime example of the challenges people face to secure an apartment in Colorado Springs, especially those with lower incomes.
Not only are there not enough apartments, low-income apartments, low-rent apartments, but to acquire those apartments requires money up front that you may or may not have.
Swanson herself isn't homeless. However, she volunteers her time at the Springs Rescue Mission and has helped countless homeless people apply for housing. She says low-income apartment offices will gladly take the application and the fees involved.
We've already paid that $50, $60, $40, and then we're told, oh, sorry, didn't I tell you? You had to make 2 times the amount of money in order to live here. Well, there you go. They'll shake your hand and tell you thanks for coming.
Up to this point, apartments didn't have to explain what the fees are for or refund any money.
It's the great apartment mystery. It's a business, and if you're in it to make money, the people are going to come last.
Laura Nelson is the executive director of the Apartment Association of Southern Colorado.
A person looking for a rental property should always ask for the rental criteria up front. Most people have it listed either on the tour sheet or the information sheets that they have on each unit.
But that doesn't always happen. People are paying money and never seeing the keys to an apartment.
But I could see that that may happen if people were concerned and were just willy-nilly applying anywhere they can. I could see where you could go through quite a bit of money just in background checks.
This problem extends beyond Colorado Springs. State lawmakers came together and recently passed House Bill 1106.
And it's now the law of Colorado.
Governor Polis signed it into law a few weeks ago, creating a set of rules landlords and rental companies must follow when it comes to charging and refunding application fees.
The transparency is good. I mean, I think quality landlords, the transparency should have always been there. But you weren't required to give a receipt for the cost of your background checks.
Under the new law, application fees have to be itemized, showing the money is in fact being spent on background checks. Laura Nelson says in Colorado Springs, renters should expect background checks to be more expensive because they have to be more in depth.
Because we have a lot of military, they're going to have to run multi-state on everyone, because you have to charge the same amount for each resident.
Even with this new law, Swanson says she'll be looking to the city to hold apartment management companies accountable.
We need to find these places that are in the nooks and crannies of the city that are taking advantage of people who can't afford to keep, putting hard-earned money towards finding a place to live, only to find out they're not eligible to live there.
It's unclear whether the $500 Swanson paid went toward a deposit for the apartment, an apartment she ultimately backed out of. Initially, the apartment complex refused to refund her money, but after a few phone calls, we were able to help Swanson get her $500 back. For more information to help make sure that you are treated fairly during the rental process, head to our website, KOAA.com. Always watching out for you, Patrick Nelson, News 5 Investigates.